Did you get panties thrown at you?
No, actually, this time I didn't. Where were all the panties at?
Where were the panties at?
He was expecting them.
Where were all the undies?
He had a separate bag ready, guys.
It's about to get real.
What is up, everybody?
What is up?
We're back today. Welcome to our show, Get Real, where we get real with our thoughts on all things concerning life. We are your hosts, Junie.
Ashley.
And Peniel of Btob.
And we have a very special guest. No, actually, we don't. We're just three of us today. But make sure to follow and review our podcast on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
Woo!
Yeah. And let's just talk about stuff, guys. It's just us three today.
What's
so
up?
what's up? How's it going?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
It's almost, when is this going on? Oh, it's almost Christmas,
It's
guys.
Oh my,
Oh my
gosh.
gosh. You guys planning on doing anything?
No.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a great time for someone to show up and just make us very happy. But yeah.
Just kidding, guys. We
Just
do
kidding,
have a
guys.
guest.
Yeah, we have a guest
We have
today.
a guest that we've been waiting for years.
For
but
years.
Yeah.
This person was so busy.
Okay, so I see
he
him
became
on the
too cool for us.
Yeah,
I see
he
him on the
became too-
schedule and then he disappears. And I see him on
Yeah.
the schedule again and he disappears.
Uh-huh.
So what's
Yeah.
going on?
He
What do you
was-
mean you see him on the schedule?
Like I heard that he's gonna be on the show and then he doesn't come up.
He bailed on us?
He bailed on
bailed
us. I think a few
'cause-
times.
Yeah, so busy. But he's been, international now.
Yeah, I see him everywhere.
Yeah, flying all
On
over the
my
world.
social
Mr.
feeds.
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Might as well call him Pitbull.
Get out here, man. Get out here. Get out for the fans, man. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Mr. Man. The man himself.
Yo,
Look who's back.
I haven't been on the show for so long that I actually got nervous.
I know.
Oh
he
my
was like saying he was really nervous. Look what you're doing.
He was like,
You never
there's
figured.
like, he's so tall that he can't really pace, but he was somehow pacing in that little corner.
Oh my goodness. How's everyone been?
Good.
I've been watching from a distance.
How have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy doing a lot of stuff. There's a whole new crew here too.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like I can't act the way I used to
No,
before.
you
Oh,
have
dude.
to.
They
can?
expect you to act the
Yeah.
way you used to.
Well, like off
They
camera
were
too.
so excited to see you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about some
Right?
some shit.
Oh, shit. Oh my God.
What
All
took
right.
so long?
Oh man.
He's too cool for us now.
No. Honestly, this is something that I miss so much, and I wish I could be doing this on a basis still, because I also feel like it's something that we're good at too. So I do miss this a lot. But I've been busy. I've been exploring a lot of different avenues. I've been hustling.
Yeah.
You've been out of Korea.
Yeah, a lot of life has been outside of the country. A lot of new grinds, a lot of new hustles, a lot of tiring but fulfilling and rewarding things have been happening.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get into the details a little soon.
Let's
but
go.
Have you been keeping up with our episodes?
Yes, the last one I saw was the one with BI.
Oh.
BI, that was like,
That was like our second episode?
No.
I'm just kidding.
That was like 2 episodes ago, right?
I'm just
Yeah.
it was
kidding.
like
Yeah.
3
Okay,
episodes
okay.
ago.
I think so. Is that
Yeah.
2 episodes ago? No, there's like way more episodes
Yeah.
than
Who
that.
was the last episode?
Last
The one that aired was Blue.
Blue.
Eric?
Blue.
Oh, Blue. Oh, yeah, no. I watched Blue. Not the full thing, like little bits and pieces, but it was pretty entertaining too. Yeah. No, I'm keeping up. Well with Get Real.
Yeah.
Because I do have this, believe it or not, like, that was my spot. Like,
Oh,
I used to, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
This is nothing. Hey, you came in when I was here.
Yeah.
So
As a
that's
kiss.
nothing against
Oh,
you.
cool,
It's just the sofa spot.
No,
you know what I
right,
mean?
no,
right.
he's pretty
Yeah.
much like, I could have done that better than Junie.
I know. I'm pretty sure you could have.
I'm the OG.
No. Oh, damn, this is how you treat your
Dude, we're totally different with the other guests.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay, but no, I miss you on the show.
I miss you too,
Dude,
bro.
man.
You know what I mean? This is a very
Aw, sensitive
comfortable,
Junie.
very speak a whole bunch of shit type of, program. So I really missed it because I feel like not only was this a program where we talked about a bunch of random stuff and got real about it, but I feel like some of us got some like stress out of our system too, like when we talk shit about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rewatch the episodes. Rewatch the episodes. You might catch some like little...
We know who we're talking about, but the listeners don't know.
You don't know, but you'll have fun trying to match it. You'll never match it though.
What? I'm so confused right now.
Never mind.
Okay, well,
All right.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
It was your birthday
Thank
recently.
you. Yes, it was.
Well, I mean, if this episode's out, it wasn't that recent.
Yeah,
when
but
it airs. But right now, as of
months
the
ago.
recording date.
yeah, big 30.
Shit.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh.
Yeah, 3-0, man. I made it to 30.
30-30.
30-30.
30-30.
What did you
Yeah,
do
not
for your
30
birthday?
yet, technically.
Oh, not much. I think I just stayed home, made a couple calls. Yeah. Oh, shit. My 30th birthday was so uneventful.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, I got a lot of messages that made me happy. I feel like when you hit 30,
Mm.
you don't really expect the same things that you expected when you were 20. Even 28. Like 28. Wait, when did I throw that party?
That was 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, if it's your 28th birthday, yeah.
Okay,
It probably was 3 years ago.
So then I was like super excited and like I wanted to do stuff I mean, it wasn't grand, but I wanted a lot of people to pull up and like just, have a social gathering where people kind of met up with each other that haven't seen each other for a while too, you know what I mean? Just be the reason for a big get together. But this time around, I just kind of wanted to sit and kind of process my thoughts in my life. So that's what I did. And yeah, I feel like I'm in a good place. I feel like life has brought me to a interesting place. And God, this year was a tornado, man.
You did the runway for Hugo Boss? Boss?
Yes, boss.
Boss. What is that like? Do you get super nervous?
Yeah.
No, actually.
Really?
Because you know you look good. You're like, whatever.
No.
Like,
It's
I know
it's
all
nothing
eyes
like
are gonna
that.
be
Yeah, I
on
know.
me.
I'm not
So
gonna kill.
I'll give you guys a funny story. So before my first Paris trip, I had no experience walking, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, how do I gotta do it? I was like watching videos and I was like, do I have to get lessons for this? You know,
Yeah.
like what do I have to do? So
Are there like walking?
Yeah, they get
They are
lessons.
lessons, right?
there are
Yeah.
lessons
Yeah.
apparently. I had no idea, but they give you lessons. So I was just like, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna just get a 1 hour lesson to just see where I'm at. If I look dumb, maybe I just won't do it. But if I look okay, maybe I'll do it. So I called the guy and he's telling me, like he comes and he's like, yo, chest out a little bit more, and I do it. But then when it's chest out, like nothing is moving except like, you know what I mean? Like everything
your
is
arms are
awkward.
moving.
very robotic, very nothing, very like just stern look on my face, just
Yeah.
walking.
Stiff.
And he's like, can you move your arms a bit more? Chest out, and then I move my arms, and he's like, can you just walk with confidence? And I did that. And it was like, oh, just do that. That looks good.
Wow.
I was, perfect. It's so easy.
You already had it.
Yeah, it's when you
Yeah.
start thinking too much. You
Yeah.
just get like all
Yeah.
stiff and weird.
Exactly. So I feel like, shout out to all the models in the world, though. This isn't an easy job, and apart from the walking, just everything, all the preparation that comes up to doing it too. But I feel like the walk is, you just have to know you're the shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like when you're walking in it, you're in beautiful garments. You're in pieces that, are for you to just, you know what I mean, put out to the world. And you want to make people say, I want to dress like that
Right.
guy. You know what I mean? So that's just what I put in my head. I dress better than all of you.
Wait, what are you looking at when you walk though? Because models are staring into something, into abyss. But I don't know. Is there like a mark that
No,
you just
I just walk straight.
you just stare at nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But don't you get tempted to like make eye contact with the audience, like while you're walking?
Not really. But actually, a
I've
little
never
bit.
thought of that.
So,
Yeah.
so what I want to do, what I like feel inclined to do when I'm walking is if I hear someone on the side go, "Oh, BM," you know what I mean? Then I kind of want to give them like that,
Yeah.
like give them a
Right,
wink or something
right,
while I'm
right,
walking.
right.
But I got to stay professional while doing that. I can't do that.
Mid walk, be like, what's up?
What's up? Like start the pose real quick and then go back.
Yeah.
What else? There is a big concern though while walking. The biggest concern, I'm sure it's for every model, you don't want to trip.
Of
Right.
course.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
the biggest thing. Like I pray before every walk. I just always say, God, please don't let me fall on my face
Right.
this time.
Or not even
This
like
time.
Or just any time.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
even a little bit of like a like you don't
Wobble.
want to
Like a
do that.
wobble,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to do
Have you
that.
have you
Hey.
fallen?
No, never.
Oh, okay.
Wobbles are okay.
This
I
time,
feel like
so.
I can recover from a wobble, but a fall down on my face,
Oof.
I don't know. You're gonna see a change in my expression.
Yeah, because sometimes I see the shoes that models wear, they don't always get the right shoe size. Sometimes it's like too big or
No,
like
yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
it's too small. So I'm
Mm.
like,
So there's been another show that I was privileged to watch. The model's shoe actually came off right in front of me,
uh-huh.
and I was like,
What do you
pick
do?
it up?
You got to take it,
is,
or
no, I was like, is anyone gonna help
Yeah.
her? And then I just didn't because no one else did.
Yeah.
But I just felt so bad. I
Did she
regretted.
just keep walking?
She tried to fix it for a good, like, I want to say 15 seconds. But you could just tell, like, there's just horror on her face.
Oh,
like, oh
no.
my goodness. But she just picked it up and then she just continued walking like a boss. But what's dope is everyone clapped for her after that.
Oh,
When she got through it.
nice.
Yeah. It was a dope moment.
Wait, so she was walking. Did you take the other shoe off too, or she was just walking?
No. She walked like on her tippy toes for
Oh,
one.
wow.
one
dang.
leg. Yeah.
Calf muscles.
Yeah. That was a couture show too. So the pieces were super expensive and very like unique, and they're pieces that a lot more time is put into. So
Mm.
yeah, it was I wish I helped her. But, like, oh my God, like but from
After
that
you saw them
experience-
clapping, you're like, I wish I helped.
Yeah.
No. From that point on, I just promised myself if I'm ever watching a show and that happens and it's in front of me, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. Yeah.
Dang.
I want to get the claps too.
Yeah. Hero.
Wait, you went to, for Fashion Week, you went to Paris
Mhm.
and London?
Milan.
Milan.
Yeah.
Next is New York.
Next is New York.
Ooh.
Next
Next
is
time.
New York. So we'll see what New York has in store. I was in New York last year.
What's the one that did it in front of the pyramids?
Huh? They did it
They
in
did
front of
like a they
pyramids?
did
The
like
actual
a,
pyramids?
yeah.
In Egypt?
In
Or
Egypt.
where?
I think so. Yeah, in Egypt. I think they
It's
like
hot as hell.
recently-
I didn't see
I
it.
didn't catch that one.
You guys keep talking.
Okay. Back it up.
But yeah, fashion has been a big part of my life recently.
Yeah.
But I do want to ask,
What's
the
up?
prep.
Mm.
Like you go through some crazy cuts, right?
Oh, I mean, those I'm actually already used to because it's not too different from cutting for comebacks too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I thought you'd have to cut like way more. Cause wait, we have that like perception of models, like literally, like they just cut like a lot.
So there's sample sizes.
Right.
Sample sizes. You have to be able to fit into sample sizes.
Dang.
And you're a guy with, I'm
You
sorry to
gotta-
keep cutting you off,
No,
but
no,
you're a
no
guy
worries.
with, you like, you're known for having like muscles. You know what I mean? You work out. So it must have been hard for you to like,
Wait, you gotta lose the muscle.
yeah, you got to bring it down a little bit, no?
I think when it was most necessary for me to cut while I was in Paris, that week was a week where I was under an immense amount of stress.
Ooh.
So even if I would eat, like my body wouldn't gain weight. I've never experienced stress like that before because it's such a new setting, right?
Right.
So at that time, I'm normally around like 80 to 82 kilos, but I dropped to 76.
Jeez.
So that was really like an unhealthy.
76 kilos
Wait
in
for me.
his height is like
Yeah.
very,
gosh.
like that's unhealthy.
Damn.
Granted, people my height in the modeling industry, they're much lighter than that too. So
Wow.
I was still too big for sample sizes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's
So how'd you
too
get through
small.
it? You just kind of,
Oh, I mean, the clothes, they still look nice.
yeah.
I mean,
it worked out.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, unless you're walking, you're at the show dressed in their attire, so in the brand's attire. So what I was dressed in, they gave me my right fits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for walking, I haven't had to walk at a show yet where they needed me at like a model figure. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But if they do tell you that, are you gonna do it?
Absolutely.
Of course, yeah.
I have to.
So it's just gotta be like straight up cardio only then.
Cardio
Like, no
and a lot of
weights.
starving.
Yeah,
and,
diet is
Oh my
the
God,
most-
no
Yeah.
S word.
Oh, is that like
Starving is a bad
like a
word.
triggering word?
Yes. It's a triggering word.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to encourage any eating disorders.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find the
A lot of
alternative.
dieting.
A lot of
Yes,
dieting.
a
lot of
lot of
dieting,
A lot of
dieting.
dieting and a lot of cardiovascular
Eating. Yes.
exercises.
Cardiovascular exercises.
Yeah, but
workouts.
apart from that, apart from being doing my fashion grind and I've really been focused on making music for myself and for my group right now. I feel like it's crunch time right now because I don't know if you guys heard. Oh, you guys all have probably heard. My company just got bought out, or half of it, or a good portion of it. Nonetheless, we have a new CEO.
Yeah.
We have a new CEO, so executive decisions are made by a new person, and I love him, man. I think he's very invested and very forward on getting card where card needs to go. So I'm very happy about it.
Nice, man.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. But like anything that sees a systematic change, there's always going to be holes and stuff that you have to adapt to or change as you go. So I don't know. I'm just trying to be almost like a leading role into getting that where it needs to go. Granted, I need to learn a lot myself, but I want to take, because no one in my company or in the world besides my members will be as invested in my group
Of course.
as us.
Right.
You
Yeah.
feel me? So for me, it's just like, let's take the group where it needs to go. So that's where I'm at right now. It's tiring. It's a lot of understanding, other people's opinions and preferences and point of views and whatnot, and having to have that all be a factor, have that all be mixed into where the direction is going. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's tiring, man. It's so tiring. I'm so tired these days, bro. But
Just thinking of it, he's like, let me take a nap real quick.
but I love it. I love where it's going. I recently had a big, I don't want to say epiphany, but I had a moment where a lot of shit wasn't going right. A lot of shit was just going sideways, right? So I was looking outward, like where are all the mistakes and where are all the problems, right? And I was looking too outwards, and what I didn't realize is I blamed so many things, so many external things, and then when I got to myself, I was like, oh shit, but what am I doing right? Right? Like, what am I doing that is benefiting the situation and the direction of where we need to go? And I was like, shit, what am I doing? So I didn't have a meltdown, but I had a realization. I was like, okay, you know what? If all these people want to do their job well, the base of what's being sold or being procured or not procured, being, where'd my English go, man? Being
Made,
produced,
Sorry, you can't hold it.
it has to be strong, So right now, after I came to that realization, I'm just really working on myself,
Damn.
in the studio more. But what's funny is I've put myself at 0 again. You know what I mean? So when you do that, everything becomes fun again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like producing feels good now.
Damn.
Like for the first time in a while, I had my boy Versace. His name's Versace. He's a producer. He does a lot of Stray Kids stuff. He pulled up to the studio and I was like, yo, let's cook something up. And then it was the first time where I started cooking. And when I'm like, running out of ideas, he came and he started cooking, and we fluctuated back and forth like 4 times. But at the end of it, we were like, dude, this is a hit. Oh my goodness. Like, we need to put this out. I was like, yo, I got a top line for this. I'm going to get my members to record this and I'll send it back. And we've been doing that process. Just feels so good. You know what I mean? Like,
So organic,
music
man.
is just so fun again.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because I was so focused on the business aspect and like, how do we sell card? How do we succeed, like make financial gains, you know, but now it's just I'm back to really why I started this and why I love it is just, you know, 100% instilled in me again. So I'm in a very happy place, and I feel like maybe this is a gift from God, you know, for my 30th birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because another thing, when my 30th birthday hit, I don't know exactly what I'm going to get yet, but a gift I want to give myself is a new tattoo that is a symbol of humility. I feel like humility is a big thing that I've been, you know, needing to find again in my life, because this year was huge for me, right? Hugo Boss, solo tracks, you know, whatever. And all that made me feel so good. And other people outwards gave me so many compliments that it started getting to my head a little bit. I was like, maybe I'm a little bit more valuable than before, right? But then, you know, when shit goes left, it's like life tends to put you back where you need to be. You know what I mean? But I'm so grateful for that, because that experience has made me go back to what I enjoy and love and appreciate too. And I mean, gratitude always brings happiness. So that's just what I'm
You
trying to say.
evolved, bro. It's like you evolved. You're another level now.
Yeah.
You evolved.
Yeah.
The
It's
Pokemon.
like seriously though, like going through all of that, like you're on a different level of thinking, and you're totally different person.
I'm not a Charizard yet. I think I'm a
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon. There you go.
Chameleon.
Yeah,
Chameleon.
I'm so happy to hear that though, because I know you were stressed about the whole like business aspect for a long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm still stressed, just a lot less stressed.
Right.
And you're
It's a
learning
different
to
stress.
you're trying to enjoy music.
Yeah. I feel more confident too these days.
That's
so,
awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Did you enjoy the tour too then? The world tour? Because I know you just came back from the
yeah,
world tour. You
yo.
totally forgot
Dude, you
about
forgot your world tour.
Tour was
Forget about it.
No, he did it. No, don't say that. That's terrible. That's
okay.
terrible.
So tour was huge too. Okay, this is
Because J-Sef came back after his military service.
He did. Let's start with the comeback then. Let's move it back a little bit. So J-Sef came back from his 18 months of enlistment, and then we prepared for an album right away. Put it out, did amazing. You know, we were happy. And then we had a world tour. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
No, but,
we had a world tour.
Here's what's really special about this world tour that we had. It wasn't anything about like, you know, like new venue or stuff like that. But we did have new venues, but it was more about coming to another realization.
Okay.
It's an episode of a lot of realizations. So before on tour, up until this tour, this recent tour, I was always in my head while performing. So, you know, I wasn't really able to fully be in the moment.
Oh, okay.
Meaning everything was scripted almost, like in my head. Like
you're gonna be
go
here,
and then
right. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, you know, prepare this. But this time around, I felt what was really special is there wasn't a lot of that going on. So there wasn't a lot of like me preparing what to say. It's just going with the moment. And I did it, I feel like fairly well. I feel like I did feel the fans have a really good time. And it almost felt like as if a comedian did like just, what do you call it when they do stand-up but there's nothing prepared?
Improv?
Improv, there you go. It was almost, it almost.
His English is like
Yo,
gone,
my English
bro.
is, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. No. I need to get it back. I need to get it back.
No.
Improv. Yeah. It almost felt like improv, but it felt good because it came from a very honest and sincere place. And I wasn't able to feel that, believe it or not, with the tours that were held beforehand. Because I was just like, oh, yo, are the fans, you know, impressed? Are they having fun? Are they really feeling us? You know, but this time it was just like, they're feeling us. I'm feeling them too, you know.
How did you just make that switch though? Because it's not easy to be like, okay, let's stop calculating. Let's just enjoy it. Like you want to enjoy it, but it's not that easy.
This is the mystery we'll never know. I don't know. It just clicked in my head.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was just, like there was no
What was that?
Did you get a face expression?
Make sure the camera got that. That was crazy.
See, even you were flabbergasted.
Yeah.
No, like,
Flabbergasted.
I'm looking at like only like the side of her eye, and I could still tell her expression was crazy.
Dude. I saw that like right there, dude. Like,
I only saw literally like not even like
Yeah, there was really no like moment of like, you know what I mean? It was just, I don't know, it just happened.
Do you think you kind of like let it go, like 좀 내려놨어 a
Oh,
little more?
yeah.
You just let-
Actually, yes. Yes. I cared less about if people would accept me or not, and I just was myself.
yeah.
Yes.
But that-
Confidence, man.
Yeah. But that resonated with the fans a little bit better as opposed
course.
to, you know, scripted.
Yeah.
You know, like
And it's been a while because
Boring.
of the whole COVID thing, right?
Yeah.
So, that must have been so special.
fans went crazy, bro. Our shows, the fans go so crazy. I'm sure your guys' shows too, you know. But it was intense. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Crazy,
awesome.
man.
What else do I have to update you guys on?
Wait, were there any like fun memories from your US
Tour?
Latin America tour? Did you get panties thrown at you?
No, actually, this time I didn't. Where were all the panties at?
Where were the panties at?
He was expecting them.
Where were all the undies?
He had a separate bag ready, guys.
I'm just kidding. I know panties and undies. I know bras are super expensive.
Yeah.
Yo,
How do you know that?
You know what? Because
What a guy.
How do you know that?
wait, did you not know that?
I didn't know
How do you
that.
not know that?
I didn't know that. How do you know that?
No, honestly, women go through a lot, and I feel like one of them is having to find the nice, you know, underwear and for a reasonable price too.
Mhm.
So shout out all the women out there, and I appreciate all your guys' beautiful underwear. Wait, this doesn't. Wait.
No, why?
I mean this in the
I'm
most.
This is
Get
the
real.
original Get
Yeah, this
Real
is Get
Real.
style.
I'm watching it
This
as
is-
a viewer
We're
right
getting
now.
real right now.
All
This is
right.
what the listeners wanted.
I gotta enjoy it.
Please, I mean this in the most non-perverted way possible and the most like encouraging confidence in your skin
Loving
and
way
your, and
possible.
your
And
underwear.
no, it's
Yes.
good to appreciate it because I'm sure they put a bunch of thought into buying that
course.
underwear too.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know how expensive it is. I don't know how you know how expensive it is. But
I don't know the
Hey.
exact price. I don't know like
You've never been to like Victoria's Secret when you were younger?
no.
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 why would I go there?
I don't know. Buying
No.
something for your mom. I don't know.
What?
I wouldn't go to Victoria's
Wait,
Secret
wait.
and buy something for my mom. Would you? Is that weird?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they also have like lotion and
They do?
perfume.
I'm just gonna say
mean-
this now. I cannot go into a store with all those mannequins with those underwears on, thinking of buying a gift for my mom.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'm not gonna walk into Victoria's Secret and be like, wonder if that'll look good on my mom.
It's like,
Actually, yeah, that's awkward. Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah, are you gonna go into Victoria's Secret and then like all the mannequins are wearing like thongs and stuff? Be like, yeah, this is definitely the Mother's Day present that I'm gonna get her this year.
I bought my mom bras and panties before.
Oh, maybe it's.
I
you know,
bought,
it's a
I
little
bought
different.
my, I bought my dad boxers too.
I feel like
yeah.
all right,
Well,
man.
I feel like it's a little
Dad-
different.
okay, wait.
What's
Like,
the
wait,
issue?
dads walk around in their boxers at home.
Mhm.
Moms don't walk around their. Can we move? Actually, let's move
move
on
on.
from this
Moving
subject.
on. Okay.
What
okay.
is going on?
Okay, Shock Siren asks, "Hey, Get Real, has there ever been a time when you checked out of a relationship with a significant other or a friend? If so, what was your experience like? Do you have any advice for those who struggle with it?"
What do you mean checked out?
You're just
Kinda
not
like-
feeling it.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
like,
Like you're
friendship or
still
not- it's
kind
not
of
happening.
friends, but you're not really there, and you're not very proactive with the relationship slash friendship. I'm going through that right now.
With who?
Woohoo.
I'll tell you after the show.
Oh. Whoever he or she is, hopefully they don't keep up with this show because
They're probably gonna know.
yeah.
All right, well, tell us your experience, Ashley.
I know, but it's been a while since I started feeling like that. But I just started feeling like this person wasn't being genuine with me. Like this person cared too much about what I think. And while I appreciate that, it was more like, oh, I don't want her to judge me, so I'm going to kind of lie about my stories and kind of like put up a front
So
because
they're just being fake.
yeah, they were being fake, but I
Yeah.
kind of knew the real side, but I kept saying like they kept kind of only showing me like this very pure innocent side to them, but I don't care. Like I don't care what you do. Like as long
Right.
as you're being honest with me and I'm not gonna I don't know. So I started like blaming myself too. Maybe because I'm too judgmental. Maybe I kind of gave off that vibe. Like, but I have many friends who have done naughty things, but like as a friend.
Why you smirking? As soon as you said naughty things, he was like,
I just like laughed. We
I
just
saw that.
we,
Friends, plural. That could mean both of them.
yeah.
I don't know how much underwear and bras
some
are.
naughty things that you
Because we just, I mean, if that person was being honest with me, then we would kind of like laugh about it later. If I want to say something, give advice, like I would. But I'm not the type to be like, what the hell? Like, why the hell did you do that? But I guess this
You're
person,
fucked up.
yeah, I guess this person cared too much, and they started, kind of like, yeah, I could just tell they weren't being themselves. So I started distancing myself.
Why don't you communicate it? Why don't you tell them like, hey, I feel like you're putting on a facade to a degree. Why don't you, you don't have to. What is it? What do you feel the motive is there? Is it to impress you or is it to like?
Or did you like know them since they were young? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, then there might be like a.
Yeah, maybe just they don't want to take your shit.
Excuse me?
Excuse.
I know communication is the best policy. Like, I know you should communicate, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, is it worth it? Like,
That's what I wanted to ask you. Was it worth it to tell this person that you're not, like, you feel this way?
I haven't yet.
But do you think do you feel it's worth it? Like, do you think this person is worth telling and trying to fix this relationship? Or
Yeah, I think what Junie's trying to ask is, do you value the relationship enough to keep it going?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
contemplate.
Oh, that's what you're trying
Are
to
they worth
figure
it?
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
way
yeah.
out.
I mean, I feel like in situations like
Damn.
this, though, you have to be kind of selfish. Like, you can't think about the other person too much because it's like, in the end, it's like, it's a relationship between you and them. Like, you're in it too.
Yeah.
And then if it's gonna bother you for like the rest of your life, then it's like, just cut them out of your life.
Yeah, because I just thought it was weird because I just thought it was funny because they were like, oh, my best friend, like, you're my best friend. But then they were keeping things from me. So I'm like, so you only want to show me your good sides, but hide the stuff that you think I won't approve of. But why do you think about that? Like, why can't you just be open and real and honest? Because I've been open and honest and real, but we just have different morals. Like, we just have different values. So I'm like, do I need to be friends with someone like that?
I'm getting scared this is someone I know.
I think we do know them.
No.
I don't know them?
Anya.
Oh, okay.
Anya,
Good.
Anya. Yeah.
Phew.
Are you sure we don't know them?
Yeah. What are you thinking about? Okay, after the show.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would say this. This question, the answer, I feel like Junie was saying, it really depends on how much you value the relationship.
Yeah.
If there's someone that you enjoy having or, have a significance to your life, I feel like keeping them around, you wouldn't even be asking this question actually.
Yeah.
They probably lost that significance a long time ago.
Yeah. And if you're with them, you're probably getting bad vibes and toxic energy from them. So I think, like Peniel said, it is okay to be selfish because when you're with that kind of person, you just get so drained. And sometimes you grow out of relationship and friendship, and that is fine.
Yeah.
It happens all the
That's
time.
life.
That's
I'd say
life.
give it space. Space yourself away. Give it distance.
You
and,
do you.
Yeah, do you. See where it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't need that negative energy.
No.
Cool. All right. Next, one more.
Yes.
All right. June asks, hi, Get Real team. So right now I'm in my first year of high school and I have a crush on a junior in my school.
Okay.
He's my first crush ever too. I gathered enough bravery to ask for his Instagram one day and DM'd him, but he's not very responsive. We exchanged messages a few times over the course of a few days. Then he suddenly stopped replying. I know he saw my DM since I messaged him recently, and it says seen.
Ooh.
I have a big
Ghosting.
feeling that he really isn't interested in me. The thing is that we keep bumping into each other at school, and we would always make brief eye contacts. Or maybe I'm just delusional. But other than that, we have never talked except for the time I came up to him asking for his Instagram. I count as a shy person, so I honestly do not know what to do. Should I go up to him one more time or just take his unresponsiveness as a no? Is he worth it? What are you guys' advice to this?
Wow. Well, I want to give you a round of applause for being brave and
That's awesome. Yeah.
going up
Good for
and
you.
asking,
Round
you
of
know.
applause.
Great job, especially
Anybody
because this
remember this
person's
shit?
very shy. Yes, remember it.
But isn't it kind of weird how it's like they don't ask for the number? It's like
No,
Now
but
it's
no,
like
these
deep
days
I know,
everyone
right?
does that.
crazy.
I don't like that.
These days they don't ask for phone numbers. Like,
That's
oh, like what's your
insane.
Instagram?
So DM is like the way to talk, huh? Like
Yeah.
it's not even like
It used to. I think it's like Snapchat for the some younger,
Right.
or TikTok. It could be TikTok.
wow.
Snapchat?
Insane.
They still use that shit?
Yeah, some people.
Well,
Dude, that's been around forever.
Okay, guys,
you
if
say
you
to
leave
that?
someone on scene or red,
Yeah.
you're clearly not interested, right?
I mean, you
I
could
would
just
never
be
do-
super unforgetful.
You mean forgetful?
Oh yeah,
So unforgetful.
Yeah, you can just be super
Yeah.
forgetful,
Mm.
and then be like maybe just benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
they were
but
busy. They looked
Scene?
at it and they're like, oh shoot, like I'm a reply,
Right.
and then they just forgot.
What kind of guy is he?
Man, this whole
He's a junior.
Instagram texting scene, left on red game is so
But
fun.
but if they were interested, they would probably not forget.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you would have replied for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, reply for sure.
You would keep the conversation going
Yeah.
because you don't want it to die.
So actually, I read this before I came, and the first thoughts that I had was, yes, one, he's not interested. Two, they're probably following each other now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Instagram. Time to glow up, baby girl. It's time to glow up. He has your Instagram
Yeah.
now. He knows what's going up on your feed.
Mm.
Make
A
him
little
regret
something
that.
to,
Make him jealous.
Yeah,
make
Make him
regret
message
that
again.
scene,
Make
man.
him-
jealous.
Make him regret.
No, but isn't
ghosting
it?
you.
It's kind of like because you have to bump into each other at school and like
Oh, glow up at school too.
knowing that this person left you on red.
But there was a time like with my friends, it wasn't with me, but like we would tell our friend who hasn't dated yet,
Uh-huh.
and then they'd be like, "Oh man, this girl, like I really like her, but I don't really know what to do. She approached me, I don't know what to do." So us with friends, we're just kind of like try to help them out and be like,
Don't reply.
"Bro, first step, don't reply." Act cool, bro. Like that's what we would. No, that's so stupid now
That's
to
so
think about it. I know,
old-fashioned.
but like that's maybe you never know, right? You never know what these kids are thinking. Maybe his friends were like,
these
"Bro, just
kids.
leave it on scene," and she's gonna be like mad crazy over you.
Oh gosh.
You never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Imagine he's
Some
like,
people have
Well, I mean,
stupid advice.
how many days has it been since he didn't reply? I mean, you
like
don't.
a few
How
days.
long has it been?
A few days.
You don't not
Oh, that's
reply
the
forever.
Or what about when you
mean-
bump into each other at school and make eye contact, like say hi?
act natural.
Well,
Yeah,
they
like,
did.
hey.
Yeah.
Act completely natural. Don't give any signs that you're attracted to him.
You just be like, hey.
Yeah. But try to attract him.
Through the
meaning-
posts, Instagram
meaning-
posts.
So this is an attraction game, right? This is the whole Instagram. Is he liking my photos? Is he on my profile type thing?
Right.
Has he seen my stories?
Has he
How
seen my
fast did he see my
stories?
stories?
You know what I
48
mean?
seconds.
Yeah.
What the?
I mean,
What? I feel like this
No.
came out of personal experience. Holy shit.
I just feel super self-conscious sometimes when I go on Instagram and the first person I click on is like, they just uploaded it and it was like 13 seconds ago. I'm like, shit, I look like I have no life. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Which is true. I do have no life, but like, I don't want them to know that. I don't know what they do these days because I know when we were young, the trend was like, hey, don't respond right away. You got to
Right.
keep them hanging.
Yeah.
That's how they'll
Did you
come
guys
back to you.
actually do that though?
No, I was like, I
Personally?
like fell so fast and
I've done
so
it before.
hard.
I've done it before.
Ooh, bad boy.
And I realized she wasn't into me, so I was like, "Oh man, I messed up."
See, exactly. But if you were responsive and if you showed that you cared, she might have been like, interested.
No, she's probably been like, "Oh yeah, maybe."
it might have
know.
made her
Never know.
more. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how much you really want that person to become your significant other. I feel like I would just, if it was a situation like that with me where I was ignored, but I just still can't get them out that my head, and I keep having these romantic thoughts with them, and imagining things.
What kind of thoughts?
Yeah, romantic.
Okay.
Not sexual, romantic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible. Very, very innocent love, lovey-dovey type thing. I would just, try to do everything I can to attract them, and I feel like,
give us an example.
well, I mean, it's simple. Just buy new clothes, maybe give myself a night, groom myself a little bit, get a haircut, make sure I look tip top if I ever feel like I'm gonna run into her. Just help her see that I'm taking care of myself. And, externally, that's the first thing you could do to attract someone, right? Just look nice. And
or what do you, like, when do you realize like a girl like that you didn't really have any like
interest for
like before?
Oh, well, normally
Like when they do something and you're like, oh shit, like whoa.
She's interested in me?
No, like wow, like she caught my eye. Like what would catch your eye?
Oh, what
Well,
has
honestly,
that would help her out more.
That would
I
help
feel
her.
like
Yeah, that would help her.
what you would do.
yeah, what
actually,
would
you're
BM
right.
do?
Same thing.
So it'd
Same
be
thing.
like, what did a girl that like you never really were interested in before?
So very simple. Very
all of a
simple.
sudden just like,
Very
oh, shit.
simple. It's just, wow, something looks different today. That's how it starts. It's like, what is it about her? So it sparks a little bit of curiosity, right? Oh, is there something in her? What about her has changed? Like guys are we're a little bit tuneless sometimes, so we don't see it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, why are you
all
guys like that?
shout out all my women that keep themselves, nice and beautiful and stay in the salons and take care of yourselves. A lot of money goes into that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
How you know that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's expensive. I know it's expensive.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But
Kind of.
yeah, I mean, I guess try to spark that. It depends on how bad you really want it. And this is also something that could be difficult because you might not be that type of personality too. But I don't know, off the top of my head, as simple as I could think of is try to catch his eye, do a little bit something different.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe if it's something that aligns with your preference too, I don't know, maybe have a friend ask him like what type of girls he likes. And if you're in that range, maybe, give yourself a little glow up. Oh no, I feel
they
like
did say they're shy, but then also they were like, should I go up to him one more time? Which is not
shy.
a very like shy move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, they went up to that person to
for the
ask.
Instagram in the first place.
Now it's time to make him come up to you. You could do it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's
pretty
so
much,
cute. I'm just imagining it.
Yeah, like
pretty
high
much just
school.
glow up. Just do a glow up
Glow up.
picture.
Blow up, you
Yeah.
know?
What if she's already perfect?
To
There's
whose
other
standards
dudes.
is it
Then
though?
the
See?
dude's an idiot.
Yeah. He's an idiot.
Then
There's
the guy's
other
an idiot.
dudes.
You can
Yeah.
find better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't change yourself.
Don't
for
change
this
yourself.
person. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so just work on yourself.
Mm.
Not for someone else, for yourself.
Yeah, for ultimately for yourself
Yeah.
to get what you want, which is that cute guy, right?
Yeah.
Cute junior.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Get
Okay.
it?
There's one more. Do we go for that?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Cool. You want to
These
do it
are
or
fun.
should I do it?
I'll read it.
Cool.
Okay.
It's long.
Chelsea
Whoa,
asks.
what was that?
Wait, time out. Time out.
Okay.
What was with
I'm
that
sorry,
tone?
Ashley. You can read it.
Okay. Chelsea asks, hello, Get Real fam. I am a firstborn daughter of an Asian household who's probably experiencing an early quarter life crisis. I
Tripped
moved
up.
out of town to another city to pursue my college education and now on my last year. At this point, I should have already experienced the so-called adulting life. However, during my college years, I have always had my mom beside me to rely on. She basically took care of me as a young adult, cooked for me, did the budgeting, grocery shopping, and although I helped sometimes, she did everything a mom does for her kid. What saddens me is that she even had to move with me to another city, leaving my
wow.
dad, sister, and brother, who was in kindergarten then, back in our hometown. And although I do not want to sound ungrateful, I'm afraid I might get used to the life of having a parent beside me all the time, thus making it hard to make big decisions for myself and by myself, now and in the future. I get that my parents may just want to become protective of me, but I fear facing adulthood as a weakling who's unaware of the burdensome struggles of real life. I am planning to apply for law school after graduation, which is in a year, and they have already planned that my mom would still be staying with me. I feel so guilty sometimes that they have to make such sacrifices for me, when the truth is, I kind of wish my mom would stay with my dad and my little brother who's still so young and growing. How should I tell them I want to try to live by myself for a while and adjust to such life without sounding as if I'm suffocated and no longer desire their guidance? P.S. I have watched and rewatched every single episode of Get Real and I legit love it. I hope my entry gets selected because I for real need the advice. LOL. Thank you so much, Get Real fam, for such a great podcast. Truly 5-star worthy. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Oh, Chelsea.
Thank you, Chelsea.
First of all,
Thank
Chelsea,
you.
you're a great daughter.
Yeah.
To think about your parents like that and, you know, your family and your little brother, right?
Very considerate.
Very considerate.
And also, yeah, her mom's like, you know, sacrificing so much to be with her and take care of her.
So you can understand why she's so considerate because
Yeah.
her parents are so loving. This is such a great, like, what do you have with this? Like, what kind of idea? Because I went through the same, not too similar, but like just thinking about my older brothers, and they thought of me as that younger brother, and they always wanted my parents to support me with whatever I did, and for them to do that, they worked on their craft. So my brother painted, like, did his thing, and then showed my parents that he was able to be successful with art. And not just, you know, studying something.
Right,
You know what I mean? So just being that youngest brother in the family, I was very appreciative.
They paved the way for you.
Yeah, paved the way. I'm very appreciative of my siblings. But you just gotta understand your parents' side of it too. I mean,
You're always gonna be their baby.
yeah. And for it's like, it's tough, but you really have to show that you're grown up. And if there was an easy way to do it, I would tell you, but there isn't. You just got to show in a way that you're ready to move on and you're ready to, you know, tackle this so-called life on your own and make sure they're very, like, they feel safe to do that. So,
You know, I mean, sometimes you just gotta, it's like a leap of faith kind of thing.
yeah.
You just gotta go into it.
But yeah, and there's also, most important thing is communication. You can't be like, oh, it's okay, just don't, no, it's fine, I can do it. Like, no aggressiveness. You have to really sit them down and like tell them, show them just with your words and your attitude that you're actually ready, right? And hopefully.
Well, I'm getting from this that she kind of sounds like she's looking for a little bit more independence, yeah?
Yeah, she wants independence.
She wants independence.
Yeah, she stressed that her parents are still like sacrificing so much for her. So
I feel like a big problem in Asian households and Asian families is that the parents, most of the time it's the mom, they try to build a whole life for their kids, right? You're supposed to just, okay, like maybe clear the road a little so your kid can like build the train tracks or whatever and pave their own road and go down a road. Just set up an environment that the kid can learn in and grow in and realize for themselves what they want to do. But it's like Asian moms, they pave the road and they
build an
decide for
entire
you,
city.
you know, what your hobbies are going to be. They decide what occupation you're going to have, what your everyday schedule is going to be. And I think it's hard for them to let go because, you know, they've made such big sacrifices like immigrating and they want what they didn't have. You know, they want their kids to have the best future, but in the long run, it's really not good because the kid loses. They don't know what they want anymore. Yeah. And I can relate to this because my mom was very protective and I never got the opportunity to be like, hey, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm interested in this. And because I never even worked like legit jobs part-time living in New York, even when I was like attending college, because she was like, you know, you just focus on your studies. Like, I'll give you allowance. Like, don't do anything too crazy. Like, don't burden yourself with that kind of work. Even though I wanted to experience because there's so many things in the world that I didn't get to see, right? And now that I'm in Korea living by myself and I've shown her that I can take care of myself little by little, she has full trust in me, and she knows that I won't do anything too, I won't do anything silly, like too crazy. But I had no choice to be separated with my mom, right? It's like I had to come to Korea. Like I was a trainee. My mom couldn't come with me. But here, like Chelsea's mom
Moved to a different city and
with
everything.
her.
Yeah.
And when your mom shows that much passion and sacrifice, it's hard to just be like, Mom, like I can't do this anymore. Don't follow me anymore. Because then also as an Asian kid, you think about what your mom's gonna think about and how heartbroken she's gonna be.
Well, I mean,
I think it's really how you communicate that rather than the context of what it is. Really, she's just trying to experience life, whether it be the good or the bad. And as any parent, at a certain point, as sad as this sounds, it's reality. Parents, their biggest concern is what's going to happen after I'm gone, right? So if you want that to be, if you want your kid and your son or your daughter to have a successful life. So I saw this video. There's birds, you know how they mouth feed their babies? When their babies now, go out into life, when they see food, you know what they do?
They just go like,
they just open their mouth.
Dude, I watched that recently too.
Yeah,
Did we watch the same thing?
I think it might have been. So it's kind of like a similar concept, right?
So like if it's here, they have to like grab it and eat it, but they just go
thinking someone's gonna feed them, right?
Yeah, and they can't grab it.
But it's kind of like the same concept. When you're out in the world, every individual person has to experience society in the world and all the hardships and fulfillments that it brings, and I feel like if you communicate that right with your mother, I think it's something that you can, something that she can definitely understand and appreciate and be proud of at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, just tell her like it is.
Yeah, and like your little brother, he needs a mom too.
Yeah.
Like she's old enough, so.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like there's no like easy way of adulting either. It's literally like all just experience. That's how you learn how to adult.
100%. Now I would just throw it out there that if there is any moment in any given time that I feel like I need you, I will call and I will seek help and guidance. But apart from that, gotta learn how to eat or fly.
And who knows? Like after she tells her mom mom might be like, "Oh, finally!
Finally.
Like,
I've been waiting for this girl to get out of my life."
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have to-
Chelsea, you have a loving family, and you should appreciate that too.
She's gonna understand, and like what Matt said, I think you just gotta experience.
Yeah.
And if your mom's doing all that for you, you're not gonna be able to experience it. So
try and talk things through. Hopefully, it'll go well.
Yeah, or maybe even like the stuff that she wrote down, like cooking, budgeting, grocery shopping, like at least like the little stuff, like start doing that by yourself at least. Like
and show her that you can do it.
That you can do it.
If you're not a cooker, a lot of money is gonna go to Uber.
Oh yeah,
Uber Eats.
Yeah. Delivery.
I mean, maybe Uber too, just going to the restaurant.
True.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to be in, Chelsea, but you
just gotta
be bold.
Be bold. Communicate it.
Bold. Tell her it's okay. You're not a bad daughter for telling her this and communicating with her. Like
I forget how like catering you are to like someone who needs help. She's so catering.
What do you mean?
Like everything ends with, you can do this. Yeah. I got you. I missed it. It's been so long. Would you ever talk to me like that?
And she doesn't talk to me like that either.
I'm always like, you could do it, man. Don't worry. I believe in you.
Okay, she does.
I always said, I believe in you.
Whenever it's serious, Ashley becomes very mother-like.
I've never heard that.
Because you never
you don't need it, bro.
Your
you have no emotions. Like nothing phases you, man.
What are you talking
You don't
about?
need it.
Okay. Anyways.
What was it like living, like the first time living alone? Maybe tell her that, and maybe give her motivation to like really
Well, I was shit scared because I was always like in a company. So I was like a trainee and then I was living with my members. And then, so I was worried in the beginning, but like when you get put in the situation like that, you
You
just,
adapt.
yeah, and you just learn how to work and
Yeah.
hustle and,
Yeah, it's like,
No.
oh shoot, why isn't my lights turning on? Oh, I didn't
I
pay the
gotta pay the
electricity bills.
bills.
Okay. I gotta pay that. Shoot.
Yeah.
Wait, why isn't my water coming out?
I gotta pay
oh,
this
wait, water
too.
bill is separate? Oh shit, okay, I gotta pay that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna
Baby
come
steps.
naturally. Like
Baby
steps.
you're gonna work harder.
You like open the rice cooker. It's like, wait, why isn't there rice in there? Oh, my mom made that all the time. I gotta make this myself. Oh shit.
Yo, but there's so many things I
That was
realized living
magic.
alone. Like, wow. Like, oh, my mom would do all of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
even
realize it's just
yeah.
like, wow, she did so
Yeah,
much.
like you have to do your own laundry. The basket's not magic. Like you don't just put it in there and it just folds it and cleans it. You know.
Nothing
It's like,
happens
wait,
like that.
I have to put detergent in and I have to push buttons myself.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's
Did you have
different.
that first time?
Oh,
Living
of
alone?
course,
Yeah.
of course. I went through a lot. I got gypped by the landlord. I moved from
Oh,
like
yeah.
a decent one room to like a 6x6 cubicle, and then moved into the dorms with my members. And at least you're moving to a place where you know the language. You know, where it's not a
yeah.
foreign language to you. I had to learn Korean while going through all that. So it was tough, but I'll say this. The fear of it is always big until you experience it. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like all the whole doing the whole laundry, figuring out what buttons do what, you know, sending money to the bank accounts for the water bills, the electricity bills. I thought I was gonna be such a mess when handling that, but it's really not that hard. I feel like it's not a big worry you should have if you do have it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not hard, but it's bothersome. It's so
It's
귀찮아.
annoying. It's
It's
annoying.
annoying.
yeah,
Like
But it's not hard because it literally says it on the laundry machine.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
clothes. Oh, okay. Towel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's tedious work that you just didn't have to do.
It's super annoying though.
What was good is you find a new appreciation for, you know, your lovely mother that used to do it for
Your
you.
parents.
Yeah.
And you'll, I don't know if you're good at cooking or not, but you'll realize how good of a cook your
Oh,
mom
yeah.
was
Yeah.
too.
Bro, my food sucks.
You
That's
get the
so
same
true.
recipes and everything, and you're like,
it's not,
not
the
the
same,
same.
man. It's
Yo,
not.
I have a bag, like a little bag this big in my house, and it's just full of receipts
What receipts?
from ordering food.
Oh
Why
my
don't you throw them
God.
out?
It has my address on it. So I've just been putting it in the bag every time.
Just rip it. I rip mine.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been tossing it. I could just put it in the paper
Yeah.
recycling bag.
I always just rip mine and then just put it in the recycling.
I
Wait,
have a
are
habit.
receipts recycling or is that
No, the
Isn't it
paper. So
paper?
it
is
is
it paper?
I think.
But there is a special thing in Korea for just paper. But so I have a habit when I order food, I always take the receipt off and I stick it on the side of my refrigerator. But then from there is, I don't know why I don't put it in the trash can and I just put it in that
So
little
the side
bag.
of your fridge is just all
Oh,
filled with
receipts?
receipts.
It was until I put it in that bag, but that bag is literally like full right now, like
Wow.
dang.
What do you order?
a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
But you're like cutting down.
A lot of
Sometimes-
salad.
A lot of
He
salad.
lot
works
of
out, so
salad,
he
a
has a
lot of-
big appetite.
Yeah, I eat a lot. But these
Look at
days,
how tall he is. It's got to fill
I mean,
him
yeah,
up.
you gotta, yeah.
I've been eating like a normal human these days. So
Normal
like
human.
burgers and chicken and stuff like that has been in would you even call it a diet? Yeah, you would call it a
Diet.
diet. Yeah, I
Are
eat
you?
a lot.
So you're not like you're not on a strict diet right now, right?
I am starting today. Tomorrow.
I feel like every time I see him, it's like starting
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can never eat something like fatty with him because he was like, "Yo, I'm working out, I'm cutting down." man."
Eat. I just eat the other not fatty stuff. Does it make you feel fat?
Yeah,
It does?
yeah. So always like eating, and he's like,
Next
Gonna
time
watch
we'll
what
eat
I
good
eat.
food.
"Okay." Do you have anything coming up soon?
As of now, what do I have now? I think everything is preparations right now.
I mean, this is getting aired
December.
like December, so
Oh.
December 2nd. So
Any
I mean,
goals
there's no
for?
fixed- Okay, I'll tell you my goals. I want to have an album out next month. For those of you watching this now.
Okay.
If
So
I'm
in
not,
January.
I am not to blame. I'm working my ass off right now, and I am not to blame if it doesn't come out next month. Just say
Wait,
it.
next month as in January, right?
January,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Email RBW guys.
NDSP.
And
NDSP. Be like, we want
BM
solo album.
Yes. Or cards. Cards
cards.
first, and then mine after.
Card album first. And okay.
Okay. Well,
And then look out for more fashion work.
Mm.
And I'm actually trying to transition into more acting too.
oh
So
yeah. I was gonna
that's
ask
kind of
about
more a very long-term goal. So
that. Mm.
yeah.
So if y'all ever need a tall, sexy Asian man.
Yeah, ninja or like what?
Wow.
Wait, that was the
That's
role that
so-
Rain played, right? He was a ninja,
Yeah, he was
ninja
a ninja
assassin.
assassin,
You know,
yeah.
if you're
Way to stereotype
Yeah,
I know.
this.
stereotype of
Most Asian role.
thinking of the most
I like-
stereotypical role.
I like how she tried to cover it up, but like someone did it. Like
Yeah.
Rain
Like,
did it.
no,
Yeah.
Rain.
no,
BM, you
I,
can do it. Rain did it.
Yeah.
no, I was just trying to
I'm not
be
being a stereotype.
funny.
Someone already did it.
No, I had Rain in mind already. It's because you have that like Rain's physique.
Oh man, he has a good physique. He has a much better physique. But I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
a compliment.
It's not a stereotype. A different Asian man did it.
Ninja Assassin 2.
No, but
starring BM.
I hope you don't play any role like that. I hope you can play like a.
You just say you hope
what's
you
a
play.
not stereotypical role for an Asian to play?
Any other role is fine.
So yeah, not the
Any
nerdy
other
tech
roles?
guy.
Like a playboy, like
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah, not a nerdy tech and ninja.
and not a
Not a
doctor.
ninja.
I mean, I'm trying to go for like the sexy bad boy type of
Sexy
roles.
bad boy. Yeah, not like
Yeah.
a doctor.
Yeah.
Eric's a doctor in a movie.
Eric's a doctor.
There's a
Yeah.
doctor?
I think
Oh, yeah,
he's a
in
great
the
doctor,
movie.
though.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty.
no,
That's
honestly,
pretty
yeah.
stereotypical too.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Nam.
No, but he suits it. He feels like a doctor.
Okay.
Cool,
Well,
man.
Matthew, it was great seeing you again
Yeah.
after
Thank you
so
for
long.
having me.
Come back more often.
Yeah.
I know. What are you guys doing?
What?
We're busy.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Fuck, come back. No, we're busy. Okay.
Okay, guys.
All right, man. If you wish to watch the video version of this episode for free, check out youtube.com/divepods. Once again, follow and review this podcast. And thank you so much, BM. Thank you guys all so much. And thank you. See you again.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.
괜찮아요?
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like.
Comment
And subscribe.
and check out the other videos.
We don't know where they're gonna be, but it'll be on the screen somewhere.